Hi. Hello, everybody. It's Taboo Topics by Fashion First Aid. I'm your host, Honest Kim. We're here with a psychic sidekick, Annie.
Hello, everyone. Ooh, who's ready for today's prediction?
Today we are talking about lingerie, and you will be very interested to know the difference between lingerie and foundations, because there is a big difference. And we will have our Dick of the Week award and, of course, our psychic sidekick prediction. Ready to get started, psychic sidekick?
Oh, yeah, lingerie. Woohoo, sexy.
Yeah, so do you, psychic, know the difference between lingerie and foundations?
I actually have never heard of the word foundations before, so please educate me. Are you talking about like makeup foundation or foundations for houses?
No, foundations, if you think about the word as you're describing, is kind of your base layer, right? Or the base of your house. So foundations are your bras and underwear.
So
Those
would
are
that be
your,
practical bras and underwear? Because that's what I think of if you're comparing it to. It's just something practical.
yeah, if you're talking about your everyday bra and underwear, it's not really lingerie. It's just foundations. They're there for support and protection and all those sort of non-sexy stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. So like I would have like cotton underwear that's really simple and not really sexy, and I would guess consider that foundation underwear.
Yes, those are foundation and kind of your everyday bras that if someone took a picture of you when you were changing secretly, if your roommate's a secret perv, then and you post it on the internet, you'd be like, "Ugh, no, why is that picture out? Ugh," right? Because it's just like a boring, basic, everyday bra that's not like going to be in any Sports Illustrated issues.
Like shapewear. Shapewear, not so sexy.
That could also be a foundation. It's kind of something you wear every day under your clothes. There you go. It's the foundation before your fashion.
Cool. All
Okay?
right. Got it.
So, lingerie, we're not talking about foundations after we just talked about foundations. We're not talking about foundations. We're talking about the taboo and the fun side of foundations. I mean, of the underneath stuff. We're talking about lingerie.
Le sexy.
Did you call my name? So the question is, do you wear or do you not wear lingerie? Annie.
Oh, you're asking me.
Um, let me ask our viewers. So how many viewers do we have? Let's see. Oh yeah, 0. So all of our viewers, do you wear or not wear lingerie?
I think some of our viewers wear lingerie every day because they want to keep it spicy for their husband and have that sex appeal. And then some of our viewers just wear sweatpants and a tank top to bed.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of companies out there that make lingerie, right? We have really high-end, gorgeous, you know, buttless underwear, right? It's just sort of a string across the back, and you're like, where's the butt? It just goes around the cheeks. But it's made of the best silks and the best laces, and it costs a lot of money. And then you have what's that company called? Leg Avenue. They make stuff out of nylon, and it's cheap, but it's apparently sexy to some people. So I mean, it runs the gamut. So you can get lingerie. My favorite word in lingerie is the teddy. Really? Teddy? It's like a onesie of lace.
Is it supposed to be like a teddy bear where it's supposed to be all cute and cuddly and you're just like, yay? I don't get
No,
where it came from.
I don't get that either. Can someone help us out?
Maybe a guy named Teddy created
Theodore.
it, just like
Theodore.
high heels.
The
Theodore
problem
created it.
the problem with lingerie is, let's say you are a bigger busted human being. It gives you no support. So I think, if you're wearing lingerie, it could be really unsexy. Especially, I haven't breastfed, but people who have breastfed, I mean, your boobs are hanging low, They wobble to and fro. You can tie them in a bow, right? So, I mean, I feel like if you're picking out lingerie, you should find something that makes you look and feel attractive.
Definitely, because like any clothes, there's certain cuts of clothes that you like and don't like. I think I would be more comfortable in something with a little more bra support. Other people like stuff that's crotchless, and some people like stuff that's just completely see-through.
The good part of having a partner who doesn't have the best eyesight or about turning the lights out is that they can see a little bit of black lace and in their mind it's sexy. Yeah. so so you can just maybe there's a lot in the buildup, right? You can kind of, oh, I've got something special tonight. Oh, I've bought something special for our anniversary. Oh, you dim the lights, you shove it on, it's off in 5 or 10 minutes, and no one knows it was $10 on Amazon.
I know because lingerie can be super expensive too. Like I remember doing a reality show when Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson were together. He freaked out because she spent $600 on a bra and underwear, and he's like, "I'm taking that off in like 30 seconds. Why would you spend that much money?"
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of men that I've polled I think they appreciate it for the 30 seconds, but if they knew that it cost $600, and especially if it was, community money, they might be a little bit confused. Um,
I think they would rather know that you're not wearing underwear.
yeah, like that also does the trick. So weird. No understando. But so I mean, there's a time and place, add something different, spice it up, feel like you got them a present when you really got you a present, maybe. There's a lot of positive features there. So I mean, let's talk about taking care of our lingerie, right? Like so what do you do? I mean, let's face it.
Like my sister Carrie, she like just started getting hanky pankies, which are the like most commonly used underwear I think about amongst women that are our age. And it's cute, it's lacy, one size fits all. They come in fun prints and colors, and I think they're sexy everyday underwear. But she learned the hard lesson that if you just throw them in the wash like normal and throw them in the dryer, it ruins them over time.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, if you think about lingerie, right, in theory, you're going to want to wash that stuff. I mean, it's stuff like you want to wash after you've worn it, right? I mean, if you think
Definitely.
about the taboo topic side of this,
Body fluids,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
protein stains.
yeah. That stuff's going to need to be washed. So let's get to the really dirty part of lingerie is taking care of it, right? So you mentioned Carrie's hanky pankies, right, which are
Yeah.
super lacy but elasticy, and we've got super lacy and super either well made with delicate fabrics or cheaply made uh, by Leg Avenue or whatever costumes. So those can all be taken care of with a couple of our products. The crotch shot, I think, is imperative if there's bodily fluids on it, right? It helps kill the bacteria.
Yep, and it allows you to wash it in cold or hand wash it while getting it clean.
Exactly. Gets the protein stains out without setting them. And also, of course, using one of our 3 delicate defenders is a really, really good way to keep other things in laundry from pulling those delicate fabrics yeah.
I also like using stuff like soak wash, which actually isn't one of our products, but we love soak wash in our cashmere care kits.
Oh, yep. I love soak wash. Props to Jacqueline and the company up there in Canada. Your product's awesome. You just soak your delicates in it for about 15 minutes and then hang them up to dry. Rinsing isn't necessary, although some people like to rinse their lingerie just in case.
It's our favorite delicate wash, eh?
Ooh, let's wash our lingerie, eh?
I always like washing it, and I don't know what that accent is.
Oh, I just had a rough night with the Mountie. All right. Cool. Well, let's move on. Let's see if there's any questions. Does anyone have any questions about the difference between lingerie and foundations, men's opinions on lingerie? What about men wearing lingerie? Let's finish up with that before we go on to our dick of the week. Speaking of.
I think it's funny when guys wear lingerie. It's kind of adds a comedic element to the bedroom.
Mangerie.
Well, not like lingerie. Like if he tries to put yours on, I think it's funny.
No, no, no. But like, so what is man lingerie? What is men lingerie?
Oh, it's kind of like women's lingerie, but built for men.
So like lacy thongs with
Lacy
a
thongs and
pocket,
like almost like this like thing, like what is it called? That like thing that traps you in and makes you not breathe.
corset,
Yeah, I've seen
man
that.
corsets.
I've seen that. That was at that when we went to that trade show. They were showing lingerie a couple years ago.
I do like the little elephant thongs, that like. Whoa.
That's funny, but I feel like that's more like comedic. That's not really lingerie. But then I guess you could get maybe that's men's version of lingerie.
I've only seen funny men's lingerie. We got for a friend of ours who's getting married next year. We got him something great in Japan. It's sort of a lingerie underwear, and there's a tube that is shaped like a gun, so it can be a gun.
He's gonna love that.
But I feel like it's all comedic. There's not like sexy lingerie.
All right. Well, I've seen sexy and it's just weird.
There you go. So let's speaking of lingerie, let's move on to our Dick of the Week award.
Woohoo! Dick of the Week. So, do you have any nominations, Kim, for Dick of the Week? Anyone that was being a jerk or not cool?
Besides the normal recommendation of me, no.
Or myself, me, or you? I nominate myself every day.
Actually, today I was not a dick. So, but I do like something that I think you brought up. Why don't you fill us in on your candidate?
Oh, my candidate is Spirit Airlines. So Spirit Airlines, it's economically cheap, supposedly airline, but when you add up all their little tiny fees, it ends up being a regular flight ticket if you went on United, American, or whatever. So this holiday season from December 18th to January 5th, I think, they are doing a $2 additional baggage fee to encourage people to pack less over the holidays, which is kind of ridiculous if you're traveling with gifts. Or extra winter clothes. That weighs more too.
Well, all you do is you buy your gifts on Amazon, have them sent to the destination, and then you like homeless person it up and you wear all your clothes on top of each other because it's cold on their flights anyway.
I would totally do a Joey from Friends and just wear all my clothes. Or Chandler's clothes.
Let's do it. We should
go
go
to the airport.
Yeah, film us getting on us. Let's just, because their flights are so cheap, let's just go somewhere for a hot second. Let's put on all of our clothes and be like, we're ready.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine having to like strip down? Because I know you have pre-check or whatever BS, but I don't. And so could you imagine having to take off every layer at security? You're like, sorry, I don't want a baggage fee.
I will seriously wear my Google Glass. I will totally geek out, embarrass myself, wear the Google Glass just so I could film you. We should do it. Let's buy a ticket and let's do it.
Do we have Spirit Air in Southern California?
I'm sure. They have everything at Los Angeles, right?
All right, let's do it. How to save money on Spirit Air. But then do you think they'd make me buy 2 seats because I'm so big from wearing all my clothes?
No. I mean, no. You'll be all right.
I'm just thinking everybody.
I need a seatbelt extension, please.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have on like 3 garment guards just to come in sweating through.
I know. I'm thinking how much you would sweat. That'd be ridiculous. But anyways, all right. So should we move on to the psychic prediction for this week?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I'm gonna set the mood. Here we go. Nice little pumpkin candle since we're getting close to October. All right. Okay. I brought the crystal ball today. All right. Look into my eyes. So, do you see that, Kim? Right there. I can tell someone has a secret.
A secret?
He or she needs to tell you something, but she's afraid that she will be judged. But once that person lets you know what it is, you will reassure them it will be okay. Ooh. So I encourage everyone to be kind to a different friend this week to show them that you love them and go out of your way. So each day for the next 7 days, find a friend and be like, say something extra nice or do a random act of kindness for them. And then let's see what else. Your lucky numbers are 32, 56, 49, 30, 38, 24, 11, and 1.
Aw, thank you, Psychic. I love you.
Aw, thanks. I love you too.
And you know that if anyone ever threatens you or comes in the way of the psychic sidekick, you know I will totally dump them out of their chair and try to throw them in the ocean.
Oh, for sure. And likewise, I would totally attack someone for you too.
And wear all my clothes on Spirit Airlines. Well, thank you so much for tuning in this week. Hope oh, we have a viewer. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to join us on our Spirit Air quest wearing all of our clothes, we'll just send us an email. We'll let you know when that is. We will next week be talking about our favorite topic and
Yay! Halloween costumes!
all month long Halloween costumes. We've got an event coming up in October probably where we're going to do titty taping for your Halloween costumes and give you all of the costume first aid you need, probably in Melrose in Los Angeles toward the end of the month. Look for that. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. This is Taboo Topics. I'm your host, Honest Kim, and the Psychic Sidekick Annie saying bye-bye and see you next Tuesday.